But you guys can help by coming in a little bit. And first of all, let me welcome you to this afternoon's event. My name is Allison Hill, and I'm the CEO of LifeView Group. Some of you may know LifeView as the parent company of a family of nonprofits. In addition to Global Connections to Employment, that family includes Lakeview Center and Families First Network. But today we are here to celebrate the newest adventure for GCE Designs. This project has been in the works for a couple of years. And thanks to our collaboration with Spectrum Designs, a New York-based brand and merchandise company where nearly 70% of the staff are individuals on the autism spectrum. I want to thank our friends and partners at Spectrum Design, Patrick and Tim, Marissa and Kelly, for your partnership, for your support, for your advocacy, for your patience. Mark Kessler has nodded at that. You know, we go, what'd you say? You said slow is smooth and smooth is fast, and I think we're finally at that point. So we're happy to welcome them here. Thank you, Todd, for the chamber weather, because they're from New York, so they're loving this. Brian, that's right. I told them it was cold last week. It was still warmer than New York, so they're happy to be here. I do have a couple of other recognitions. I want to recognize Ann, where's you? Thank you for being here, from Senator Moody's office. And Mary Beth, did you move around on me? Mary Beth, in the back from Congressman Petronis's office. Kenzie, are you here as well from Red Bondrati's office? Thank you for coming, I appreciate that. I'm not sure if I missed anybody else. Kenzie kind of snuck in. But thank you for being here. And then another couple of recognitions. As a nonprofit, we have a volunteer board, which means they work for cookies, because that's all we do at our board meetings. And their job is to make sure that we stay on task, that we remember mission, that we do things that are moving the mission forward. And so I want to recognize David Mayo here in front, and Jerry Maygarden. Thank you for your service. Thank you for clapping some. Did anybody else sneak in? I don't want to miss anybody. But thank you for your service, and thank you for helping move us forward. GCE Designs is just one of the many ways that our team responds to our customers, to our communities, to our team members, future team members, creating opportunities. GCE has always been very entrepreneurial in spirit. People wonder why we do some of the things we do, and it's because we are looking for ways to further our mission of helping people. And in this particular area, it's by creating job opportunities. So we're excited to launch this today, excited for you to be here with us. And now I would like to introduce the president of Global Connections to Employment, Dwight Davis.
Thank you, Allison. I'll try to speak up a little bit. My voice is starting to go. We're doing a conference out of Pensacola Beach, and I have to do a lot of talking. So once again, thank you for being here. This is kind of a highlight. This has been almost 3 years in the making to try to get to bringing GCE back into producing products. As you may or may not know, for 40 years, GCE has been doing quality services for our federal, state, and local customers in a multitude of lines of business. Mostly our traditional lines under the Ability One program: custodial, food service, grounds, facilities maintenance. But over the past 10 to 12 years, we've done a lot of expansion. We've gone into information technology, administrative support services, and now one of our biggest and booming areas is customer support contact centers. All of this to give persons with significant disabilities the dignity of work. That's our mission. And so, always looking for that next possible opportunity. We were in talks with Spectrum Designs up in New York. Again, thank you, gentlemen, for being here today. To try to figure out, is there a way that we can take their model and reproduce it here in Florida and elsewhere? And so, with a strategic partnership, it gave us the opportunity to grow into this space, this great space here, to provide more job opportunities for those most in need. GC itself, we are 1,700 team members strong. Over 1,100 of which, or close to 1,100 of which, are persons with significant disabilities. We're in 14 states and the District of Columbia doing various federal and state contract work. That's from Alaska to Florida. And so I mentioned that leadership conference earlier. Our team from Alaska that's here, it was 40 below this morning in Fairbanks, Alaska. So they are very happy for the chamber weather. Gentlemen, thank you for that. So what are we trying to do here? We are trying to create an opportunity for a different type of job set. As I understand it, Spectrum Designs in New York, they were the first kind of person into the space where you're building a business around employing people with disabilities to do apparel design. We're now number 2 in partnership with our friends up in New York. So this is an excellent opportunity for us to expand into this. What you see here represents the very beginning. This is a growing enterprise for us, and I'm very, very glad to see it get there. This, again, bringing on the team, we're still in the process of hiring and growing. So I'm going to turn it over to Patrick and Kelly and let them tell you a little bit about what they do for our team members up in New York, and then obviously Mike will bring us home. So thank you again for coming.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Dwight. Thank you, Alison. My name is Patrick Barzi. I'm co-founder and CEO of Spectrum Designs, based in New York. And this is a beautiful coincidence, but today, February 11th, happens to be Spectrum Designs' 15-year anniversary as an organization, which just is a beautiful coincidence. Thank you. Thank you. 15 years ago today, I was in a cold backyard barn in New York with my co-founders trying to figure out how to operate this machinery, some of this machinery that you're seeing in here. And if someone could have shown me back then this, there's no chance I would have believed them. That backyard barn t-shirt company became Spectrum Designs and was founded on a simple but really powerful belief. The people with disabilities don't want or need to be defined by limitations. Like everyone else, they want equal opportunity, and they need environments designed around their strengths. And to do this requires leadership and organizations like GCE and LifeView to invest in potential. From the very beginning, our conversations with LifeView Group and GCE felt different, I have to say. This wasn't ever going to be a transactional partnership. It was clear right away from that we shared values, the same commitment to dignity through work and employment, but also the same desire to build something that would truly last. And GC Designs represents a really exciting next chapter for Spectrum Designs. This is our first strategic partnership, as Dwight said. This is number 2 in terms of facilities like this, and our first expansion outside of New York, and what a place to do it in Pensacola, Florida. We wouldn't be doing this, definitely, without LifeView and GCE, so thank you. You guys don't just talk about inclusion, you've built it into your culture, your scale, your operations. Your commitment to employing people with disabilities every day across the country deeply aligns with who Spectrum Designs is. And I have to say, and I said this to you, there was 50 or so of the GCE staff came here yesterday, and just seeing the excitement and the energy and enthusiasm and the camaraderie that they have for an organization of scale and that size, it's something we would love to be able to replicate at Spectrum Designs. So today we cut the ribbon at GC Designs and mark the official opening of this beautiful new home and all the good that will happen in these walls. It's also the beginning of an ongoing partnership, one built on trust, shared learning, and a long-term commitment to its people. This partnership means working side by side to grow talent, refine systems, and expand opportunities for all abilities. As I said, this is our first, so we're learning too. We've never done this before, but alongside GC and LifeView Group, we want to learn. It also means we're going to print some cool stuff, and you guys are seeing that now. And Mike, I got to give credit to you and your team, Jenny and Nee. There's some really nice stuff out here, and I filled a bag full of stuff, so please do that. And the biggest ask that I would always say is, go from here and think about that. Whenever you're interacting with people, if you know people who have or stuff for their uniforms, for their company, for a Sweet 16, whatever it is, think of GC Designs, because an email, an introduction, can go a long way, and we've seen that in our 15 years, because you get it once, and then every year those orders come, and that means so much, and it will mean so much to the people who are going to be working here. I want to personally thank Mark Kessler for being the first champion of this endeavor. He deserves the recognition. Soon to be joined by Allison and Dwight and Mike and the wonderful teams at both organizations. Thank you for your belief in doing this the right way from the very beginning. And so with that, I want to recognize all that's been accomplished now that we're here. We know that this is far from an ending, and we've been talking about that. The actual real work is going to start tomorrow. And of course, I'm going to borrow from Sir Winston Churchill with a silly accent like this. But he said that this is not the end. It's not even the beginning of the end, but it might perhaps be the end of the beginning. And all of us at Spectrum Designs are right here alongside you at GC Designs to fill this building with creativity, purpose, and life-changing opportunity. The best part I get to now is introduce a Spectrum Designs star employee, Callie Fisher, who heads up our social media department. And when I say star, I actually mean it, because Callie has, in her time as our lead of our social media, generated a video that got over 30 million views on social media, taking us to over 100,000 followers. She's appeared on the Kelly Clarkson Show. She introduced Adam Sandler and Jon Stewart on stage to thousands of people at a sold-out show in New York City. So yeah, an actual star amongst us and living proof that when barriers fall away, everyone has an opportunity to shine. Callie Fisher, please join us.
My name is Kelly Fisher, and I'm proudly autistic. For a long time, finding a job wasn't easy for me. I had ideas and drive, but not always a place where I felt truly accepted. Spectrum changed that. They embraced me for who I am, and because of that, I've been able to grow, create, and make an impact. Some of my videos have reached millions of people and have proved something important. When autistic and neurodiverse people are given real opportunities, people listen. That's why today matters. This isn't just a business opening, it's about creating real jobs, real independence, and real futures for adults with disabilities here in Florida and beyond. I'm grateful to be a part of something that opens doors instead of closing them. Thank you, GCE, for believing in inclusion and for being a part of the change.
Thank you, Kelly. Hey guys, I'm Mike Craney, I'm the general manager. I'm the guy who gets to bring this home. I'm keeping everybody from the cookies and all of the fun. So there are some thank yous that we'd like to do. Councilwoman Patton, thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you joining us. And I'd like to thank our friends at Spectrum. If you guys will look back in the corner here, the blue Buddha booth, the Mindful Moment booth, the Spectrum Foundation donated that to us for our facility. It's very important for the neurodivergent to have a place to go if they get overstimulated. So, Patrick, thank you very much. Once we have it permanently located, we'll play that on the wall. Thank you very much, sir. I've had the unique opportunity to work on this from the ground up. Dusty floors, no walls, and it's been a unique opportunity. And I want to say thank you to Allison and Dwight for believing in me to take this on. Jenny, my cohort in crime, and the lady who holds the taser during the day to keep me calm, and Nee, our production manager. This is a unique opportunity to continue the mission of GCE Designs. So thank you guys for being here. Please go around. The restrooms are in the back, right corner. Food is here. We have exhibits and interactive displays. Please take home some swag and have a great rest of your day. Thank you for joining us. Oh, we have ribbon cuttings, that's right. Todd, Brian, where are you? Yeah. You got remarks, Todd? I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Did you want to say anything?
Thank you.
Just briefly, it really is an honor to be here today for this. Congratulations, Mike, Dwight, Allison, the entire team. This is fantastic. It's going to have such a tremendous impact on our community. It's going to bring those jobs to folks who need them, and really going to help them move along. So thank you. Really appreciate it, and we're excited for you.
Hi, I'm Brian Wire, the President and CEO of the Gulf Coast Florida Chamber of Commerce. I just want to thank everyone for being here today. GCE holds a special part in our life. My brother worked here for over 30 years, Adrian at GCE. And And my son Steven's on the autism spectrum. He's actually at UCF finishing off his degree at UCF, communications major degree, believe it or not. And he's traveled to Japan by himself. And our biggest goal for me and our son is for him to be able to find a job after school, and get out and graduate and get his degree. So I'm so happy GC is available for the community. I'm glad this location is available, and it's going to help out our whole next generation by providing jobs for our people that need it the most. Thank you.
So everybody who's going to be in the picture.
David is Jerry. Would you join us?
Sure.
I don't want to get in your way.
All right, let's move the ribbon down a little bit on this side. Who's there? You can get in front. Just get in front and then you can come back out. All right, okay, move the ribbon up a little bit on this side.
There you go.
A little more. Okay, great. We're going to smile at this camera. Everybody smile. Great. Hold the scissors up like that. That's great. To the side a little bit so we can get them in the picture. Good. 1, 2, 3. Everyone throw your hands up like we just cut the ribbon. Cheer. Yay. Look at this camera. And do I cut that? Okay. Now we're going to cut. Okay. Ready? Yes.
Make sure you can see me.
We also have a certificate today for the ribbon cutting that we have, a certificate of a grand opening. Very proud of you guys. And then we're going to cut the ribbon. So we're going to count to 3, and then we'll cut the ribbon, okay? And we're going to yell at the screen and have a good time doing it. Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Woo!